Hello, my friends. Welcome in or welcome back to my channel. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me today. I really appreciate the company. In today's reading, we are doing the quickie mini Monday reading. So each one of these piles is going to be 5 to 10 minutes in length. I have chosen oracle cards and crystals for each of the piles today. If we haven't met yet, my name is Amanda, and this will be a timeless general pick-a-card reading for the collective. Whenever you come across it, as usual, there will be a message here to help inspire and align you to your highest good. Take what resonates and leave what does not. And if you do not see yourself or your situation in the readings today or the messages, please don't make it fit. Check another pile or wait for my next reading. And remember that predictions and outcomes are only possibilities due to the fluid nature of life and the beauty of our own free will. Quick note, I am posting more in the community section, so please check that out. I'm posting schedules, polls, and upcoming collective readings that I am scheduling for premieres. Maybe we can have a watch party someday if we have enough people. And please also consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel, as well as commenting where you're from. I'd love to get to know you and connect with your energy that way. So when you are ready, you can head down into the description box below to find the timestamp for your reading. But if you're not sure which pile to choose, let me introduce those to you now. For pile 1, we have Wisdom of the Oracle with the blue apatite stone. For pile 2, we have the Sacred Traveler Oracle with the Lepidolite stone. For pile number 3, we have the Dream Ritual Oracle with the orange Calcite stone. For pile number 4, we have the Angels and Ancestors Oracle with Chrysocolla. And for pile number 5, we have the Haida Box of Knowledge Oracle with the pink Agate. So when you're ready, head down into the description box below to find the timestamp for your reading, and we will see you over there. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So I've pre-shuffled the cards to expedite the process. And before I get to shuffling the cards, I want you to think of your question, write it down, speak it aloud. Hopefully that will make the messages a little more clear. Let me knock, make sure they're home. All right, so Spirit, we're speaking to pile 1 now. Please offer them guidance for their question. Strongest energy, please. Strongest energy for pile 1 to help answer their question. Strongest energy for pile 1 to help answer their question, please. So we have Thinker with the number 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. And 8 is a number of manifestation as well as action. Possibly communication as well. Bottom of the deck, we have number 4 with higher power. So 4s could be a very significant number for you. 4s are also a number of stability and foundation. So you could be somebody who is maybe between 2 different job opportunities, 2 different places to live, 2 different options. I'm getting a feeling of you're stuck in place because you're thinking about 2 different ways of solving a problem here. But I feel the biggest message in this reading is going to be to check in with your higher self. Your intuition is going to have the answers. What feels good to you? What is going to give you the clearest sense of what's best? And usually our bodies, our internal selves know that more than our logical minds do. So check in with your body, find some stillness, slow things down a bit, because I also get a sense of you may be overthinking things as well, and that also can keep you stuck. No decision can keep you stuck in indecision. And I'm getting Eight of Swords energy here as well, because we're thinking about how to grow beyond where we're at. How do we attain what it is that we want? Again, that expansive manifestation energy. How do we reach that next level? So let's get a few tarot cards. Again, I've pre-shuffled these so that we are ready to go. Okay, 2 more, please. Thank you. Thank you. So, first one out actually was the King of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and we have the 9 of Wands in reverse, with the Star in reverse as bottom of the deck energy. A lot of blockages here. So you're definitely feeling a little blocked, a little stuck, a little not knowing where to go from here. There's an inaction because of that. And there's a lack of growth because you aren't putting in the effort that you need to, the decisions, you can't make the decisions that you need to. There could be a lack of clarity here, a lack of planning. There's just a whole bunch of blocks to reaching some kind of really big goal here. And so I think the answer to your question is to possibly have, and I know this is going to be the worst thing to hear, is to have patience, because I think something is going to unfold here. Because there is a lack of patience, a lack of clarity, and a lack of action. You almost may be doing too much here. And it's almost the doing and the feeling of, you know, when you're doing just for the sake of doing and not, maybe you're being productive, but there's possibly a fear of facing the void, of facing not knowing what to do next. So you just kind of, it's kind of make work, I'm getting here. And so that could possibly be the reason for the blocked energy, is because there's no space for anything new to enter, whether that's answers, whether that's new opportunities, whether that's clarity. There's a sense of impatience, and I think we have to turn some of these cards around, and I think the Empress may be the key here, but we'll get a couple of clarifiers in a sec. There could be too much haste with some kind of plan here, and it might not be fully worked out yet. So I think time and nurturing something for a while, kind of holding the space for it to develop, is the strongest energy that I'm getting here. Rather than try to fill the space with stuff to do, stuff to fill the time, I think there needs to be some kind of space opened up here. And what's interesting is that the Star is all about space. So, literally speaking. So let's get a couple more here, just to clarify, maybe some more advice for pile 1, please. One more card for pile 1, please. Thank you. Yeah, so there's definitely some authority here. There is also a sense of maybe you're trying to cut corners. And again, I'm not saying that in the sense where you're being deceitful in any way, but I think you're trying to do something too fast and maybe too soon. So I think there needs to bring in some kind of self-control here. And again, rather than filling the time and the space with work and just busy work, to really think about the work that is going to move the needle. Additionally, work that is very clear and is very clearly going to help you reach whatever goal you're trying to reach here. because everything may not be a priority at this time and everything may not get you to that goal. So I think there needs to be a reassessment of what you're nurturing and how you're nurturing. Are you allowing space to be able to think and to decide and to make those decisions and to create a firm foundation for whatever it is you're building here, you're creating, you're expanding on? So there's kind of with the Emperor, he is very authoritative. There's a lot of structure. There's a lot of stability and security as he kind of rules the land. So there's a sense of control here. There's a sense of really kind of buckling down, but not in the sense that you continue to work and work and work and work and work. There's a sense of you also needing to create space to nurture the things that you are planting and be clear about what and how and the plan and the strategy before taking action. So pile one, this is what I have for you. I hope some of this helped. If it did, you're welcome to comment below. And if it resonated, please like this video. Private readings and newsletter sign-up links are in the description box below if you're interested as well. And with gratitude, I'm sending you my love, and we'll see you in your next reading. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the Sacred Traveler Oracle with the Lepidolite stone. And I have already pre-shuffled these cards, so we can just get right into your reading. Consider your question. Speak it aloud, write it down. Hopefully the messages that come out are clear. Spirit, could you offer us a card to offer guidance for pile 2 regarding their question, please? Guidance for pile 2. One card. One card, please. One card, please. Answering the call. The time is now. So I feel like somebody here in pile 2 is maybe answering a call of some kind. You might be moving from something very familiar into something a little unfamiliar and a little scary, a little unknown. And I feel like your desire is bigger than your fear here. Or maybe that's the answer to your question, is that your desire has to be bigger than your fear. So how can you go about achieving that? Because I feel like the timing to do whatever it is you've been dreaming about, now is a great time to do that. We are coming up on Aries season, which is the beginning of the astrological year. So it is a fresh start. It is the wheel has turned. We've turned over a new leaf, all of that stuff, and we are opening the gates and entering something new here. So already really loving your message here. So let's see what kind of tarot cards you might get for this. Spirit, please offer us 3 cards, please, for pile 2. What do they need to know regarding their question and answering the call? Pile 2. Thank you. One more, please, for pile 2. What do they need to know to answer there? What did we just say? Huh? All right. So we have the 9 of Wands. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, the turn of events. And bottom of the deck, we have the 8, or pardon me, the 8 of Swords. So I feel like you could possibly have a lot of things going on right now. Could have a lot of things on your plate, or you're working towards something here. Maybe you're seeing a lack of progress, a lack of results And you might be getting up in your head about it a little bit, but I feel like you've been doing a really good job with not trying to focus on the things that are holding you back. But the biggest, strongest energy that I'm getting is a lot of whatever you're experiencing with putting in a lot of effort and not seeing results is out of your control. So there's a sense of you just having to surrender and see things from a different perspective, because I feel like you are acting or putting work in as if everything is same old and status quo, when I feel that a lot has changed. Maybe over the last 9 months, a lot has changed. And so there is a sense of significant delay in seeing the results that you want, because the actions and the efforts are the same as they were before. Nothing's changed. So you could look into your processes, you could look into how you're doing things, and maybe take a step back to look at what you can change in your process or how you do things, to possibly adapt to, I'm hearing, the changing winds, the things that are changing around you. And with the Wheel of Fortune being here, I really feel like this is a new cycle for you. This is a kind of a pivot point, and things, after a long stretch, a long delay, I think things are going to come back around. And the Wheel of Fortune always reminds us that whenever we're feeling a sense of stagnancy or stuckness or challenging times, that this too shall pass, that nothing is ever fixed, that the wheel is always turning and everything's changing. And with this Nine of Wands energy, I almost get like you've put in a lot of work and it's just kind of, I'm hearing the choo-choo of a train of just chugging along, chugging along, chugging along. And that's great to have that work ethic. But don't forget to kind of take a step back to get that perspective, and maybe take pause to see if these efforts are paying off in the way that you had hoped. And if they aren't, then make changes and adapt to whatever changes you're seeing in the external world, whatever that is. I feel like this is either could be a business, it could be a career, it could be somebody in a job. If it's somebody in a relationship too, I feel like there could be some stagnant energy here. You're doing the same things over and over again. There's a routine, there's a stagnancy, there's a stuckness, there's a feeling of routine. Did I say routine? Yes, I think I did. So there's a feeling of not going anywhere, not expanding, not growing. So it's kind of taking a pause and taking a step back and trying to instill a little spontaneity, maybe shake things up a little bit. And I feel like there's something here that is calling you to do something, and maybe you might be ignoring it, thinking that it's not a good idea. Now might be a good time to experiment with that. So, could we get 2 more cards, please? 2 more cards, please. But I feel you're coming out of an era of stagnation, because the Eight of Swords, pardon me, yes, the Eight of Swords, I always think that's the Nine of Swords. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. I do think that this is now, you're now in this transition period of moving from the space into movement, because you're bringing awareness to this routine, or kind of the same old, same old. And we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So, you know, I think this is actually going to be a relationship read here, because both of these cards are commitment energy and connected kind of heart energy. There's a disharmony here, and that could be the reason why the Hanged Man is in reverse, because there is a call to take action here. There's a call to do something different. Maybe that call is being ignored. Maybe there's a fear to take action or do something different. I'm not sure why, but there is there is a sense that you need to do something different in order to restore harmony. Again, spontaneity. And what is that thing that is calling you to... there's a nudge here. What is that nudge telling you to do? I think that needs to be explored a little bit just to see if that changes things. But I think some changes have happened, so nothing can stay the same. We grow as people, as individuals, with and without relationships. So it's about checking in with our significant others, our friends, whoever we feel a sense of security and stability with, because I feel like that sense of security and stability is a little bit on rocky ground at this time. And so I feel like it's now time to step into something new, step into something fresh, and that comes with a sense of surrendering to what we used to do is no longer, and then stepping into a sense of exploration and creativity, maybe even doing something new here. So pile 2, this is what I have for you. I hope something here resonated. If it did, you're welcome to comment below, and I would love for you to like the video as well. Private readings and newsletter sign up links are in the description box below if you're interested, and with gratitude, I'm sending you my love, and we'll see you in your next reading. Hello, my pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the Dream Ritual Oracle with the orange calcite, and I've pre-shuffled the cards just to expedite the messages, so we're not spending all the time shuffling on screen. So we're going to ask Spirit now, if you have a question, of course you do, you're here, please consider what that question is, say it aloud, write it down. Spirit, could we get a card for pile 3, please, regarding their question? Guidance, thank you. Aha! Intuition. What are those intuitive impulses you have right now? I feel like this was also a little bit of the message in pile 2, so you could check that out as well. But there is a feeling of maybe there's an intuition coming through, or maybe that's the answer to your question, is to use your intuition. And maybe you don't like what your intuition has to say, but a lot of the times it's right. So we definitely need to consider listening to it a little bit more so that we can align with our highest self and the things that our soul wants us to pursue for ultimate growth, happiness, and success. And it's not to say there won't be bumps along the way, but so we'll get a couple cards. We'll get 3 cards now for pile 3, regarding their question. Pile 3. And one more card, please. Ooh, 2 4s. Pile 1 got 2 4s in their oracle cards. So again, another pile you might want to check out. Aha, okay. I gotcha. Loud and clear, Spirit. So we have the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So there's a feeling of you needing to take some time out here, and there's also a feeling of rigidity as this person's kind of holding on to everything that they have with dear life. And so with that, there could be a feeling of scarcity here. But I feel like the suggestion is to turn away from the chaos or the things that you might be concerned about. Finances might be on your mind at this time. But I feel you could be a business person. King of Wands is one of the business cards in the tarot, and this person is a visionary. They are also a leader as well, and they need a certain sense of intuition in order to lead them, a certain sense of who they are and what they want in order to lead themselves and lead any project that they work on to success. You could be somebody who is also very charismatic, who has worked really hard, and maybe you're trying to maintain a certain level of security here. So there's this hanging on. I feel like you're doing a really good job kind of integrating work and maybe you're doing a good job to integrating work and play here. But I do feel like in order to find the answers you're looking for, I think there needs to be, I'm hearing eye off the prize. Eyes have to be off the prize at this time. I don't know why. But I feel like there's been too much of a focus on work and money, and it could be in a negative standpoint. Again, you could be going through difficulties or challenges at this time, and you're trying to balance it all. And I think you're doing a really good job. However, I'm not really sure if you can make progress at this time. So I think it's all about, and maybe you're trying to consider what your next project is. I also get a sense with these being 2 4s that you need to find some kind of stability and security at this time if this is not something that you already have at the moment. And one of the things, and especially with this King of Wands, one of the things is taking a break. And that doesn't necessarily mean resting or sleeping in a bed or but it just means, again, taking your eyes off the prize, taking yourself out of the equation at the moment. And also watch your spending. I feel like if you are, I don't know if spending, I mean, there feels a good balance with that, but that's definitely something to maintain that financial stability, to just watch what you're spending and saving at this time. And turn away from any kind of drama, chaos. If there's some things that are stressing you out, you're reading articles or watching videos that are just not helpful, then don't participate in those at this time. And we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Wands in the upright. So there's definitely a strong focus on money and passion and motivation, ambition here. And you want to make moves. But I feel like you've got lots of ideas and you want to execute on those ideas. But I feel like there's some delays at this time, which could be, I mean, you could be doing a really good job with balancing things out, but I feel like you want to do more. There's this feeling of you trying to find stability for you to do more and find balance for you to do more. And maybe your intuition is calling you to do something here. I feel like that's a little bit of a footnote because I'm not necessarily getting intuition with the cards that are coming out here. I think that whatever you're experiencing is going to be temporary, though. So this might be a good time to just take a step off the merry-go-round a little bit and to do some assessment with how you're spending your time and energy and resources, just to make sure that there's a good balance there. And the Page of Pentacles speaks to not only a singular focus, but a real slow down. Page of Pentacles, once we get into the core cards, they are the slowest moving energy in the deck. So when they are in reverse, they are almost stopped. But I feel like there's this whole stop and go thing happening. You want to be able to make moves, but you can't. There's a blockage here to making movement, especially in the realm of the things that you want to participate in the physical world. You want to make more money, you want to invest in your business, maybe you want to invest in yourself, you want to maybe take a trip and plan something where you can have a rest, but you can't because you're tightening down on finances, you're trying to find balance, you've got a lot of passions and desires to move, but you can't right now. So I feel like this is just going to be temporary, but I feel like the advice is, while you wait, is to find that break where you can, as you can. You don't have to spend a ton of money to find a respite from the hard work that you've put in. And I feel that everything will come back right eventually. It's just about taking pause to assess things and to find your foundation again, to feel maybe a little more in a comfortable spot so that you can be ready to move when the time comes. So pile 3, this is what I have for you. If anything resonated, please comment below and like this video. Private readings And sign-up links to my newsletter are in the description box below if you're interested. And with gratitude, I'm sending you my love, and we'll see you in your next reading. Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the Angels and Ancestors Oracle with the Chrysocolla stone, and I've pre-shuffled your cards so we can get right into the messages. And for Pile 4, Spirit, what are the messages or guidance you would like to give Pile 4 tonight? I'm getting a lot of messages of patience and taking pause. You know, there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of pausing energy, a lot of very hanged man, you know, can't make any moves right now energy. So I don't know if that's going to come out in this reading as well. But if you're feeling that, you might want to check out Pile, I think it was Pile 2 and 3. Maybe it was Pile 1 and 3. Spirit, could we get a card for Pile 4, please? Pile 4, regarding their question. Regarding their question. Message for Pile 4. We have the Medicine Guardian and Traveler. Move in a new direction. So you're the only pile that got 2 oracle cards to start their reading. So there might be some health issues you are working on to improve, or maybe you are working to get through. And there might be information that is being offered to you at this time to help. I just looked at the bottom of the deck out of curiosity. Medicine Mother. So I feel like there is somebody that is working through some health issues, that is seeking guidance, and maybe needs to honor their instincts when it comes to seeking out the guidance that they require. So aside from your doctor, obviously, please definitely listen to their advice there. But maybe there is another, maybe there's somebody that your doctor can recommend that could help in addition to their advice here. And there's also a welcoming of new opportunities to travel here. So you could travel to, I don't know, travel to find somebody that might be able to assist you in your healing journey. If it's for your physical health, you might need to travel to another city or something. There could be some kind of specialist here that can guide you. And this also could just be about expanding your knowledge and moving away from the things that you kind of already know and exploring new things, exploring new territory, exploring different modalities, maybe getting a second opinion with another healthcare professional. That is completely up to you. So let's get into your reading now. Spirit, could you offer us Pile 4. Messages for Pile 4, please. Messages for Pile 4. Yeah, you're on a new journey here for something. Pile 4, please. Pile 4. One more, please. One more card. Thank you. You're moving, and you're moving fast. Okay, so we have the Fool. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Swords in the upright. So whatever this is, I feel like you just want to get there already. You just want to get it done. You want to figure it out. What's interesting, I just noticed this, is that we've got this very similar energies here. So there's something that I feel is a little bit off balance right now with your physical health. Could be your emotional health as well. You're not feeling emotionally well, maybe emotionally connected to yourself or to someone in your life right now, and getting counseling energy. But I definitely feel you're on some kind of new path, a new journey, either with this person or on your own here, because I feel that there might have been a sense of you not taking the time, or you and this other person not taking the time to really assess things. I feel like there was a lot of movement. You just want to move through something, move towards something, get this over with really, really fast, kind of be on the other side of something really quickly, when that really takes the opportunity for us to really assess what's going on in the moment and within us. It really takes that opportunity away to be able to maybe find that healing. This could be a healing with somebody else as well, and not just a physical health that you're healing from, or emotional health, although emotional health can tie to another person in your life. I feel like you want to you want to take a risk. You want to do something new here. You want to break away from whatever has been kind of holding you and this other person back, and you really want to do it fast. Now, there could be a little bit too much haste, like I said, and you do want to move in a different direction, but I do feel like there's some assessment required first before you can take that action, because I feel if you move too quickly, you're going to gloss over the lessons that are required in order to officially move on and to move up here. There could be new information that you could gain and glean from this particular situation, and that could be quite helpful for you in your own healing, in the healing of this other person, or the healing together here. But what's really interesting is we have a singular person here off on their own, and then we have kind of a disharmony here. So if this is two different people, I feel like one person kind of just wants to do their own thing, and the other person is kind of refusing to look at what's going on and what's working and what's not. So there's a lack of assessment here, and there's a lack of maybe a focus and a lack of purpose. So it could be that I'm getting a number of messages here. So that's why I'm just kind of blurting it out, because they're coming really quickly and I can't seem to stitch this all together into one. I think this is a couple of different messages for a couple of different people here. So take whatever resonates here in terms of healing, in terms of kind of moving in a new direction, whatever that may be. Something here I think is not working, and it requires you to move in a new direction, but is going to require a little bit of risk, possibly a little bit of vulnerability. But you must be careful about moving too quickly, because you might pass something by here, some information and some decisions that you could potentially be making. Weeding out the garden is something I'm getting here too. So there could be a lot of things that are kind of in the garden that aren't helping. And the garden meaning you, the relationship, the things that you're doing. So is there some paring back that needs to be done? Is there some trimming that needs to be dealt with that is not being dealt with? Because when the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is here, it's about a lack of assessment and a lack of looking into the future, and just a lack of information and collecting data. So I think that was two. Yeah. We'll clarify here. We've got Justice and the Magician. So I feel like this is advice for you in order to bring this back right again. It's coming back to square one in a sense where, and I do feel the Fool happens, and then as soon as that first step is taken, then we start to gather our information, our resources, so that we can start to manifest what it is that we want. But it starts with that that first step is what I'm hearing. And there, justice is a sense of not only balance, but a sense of adjustment. Not a sense of adjustment, balance, and a readjustment. So it is about making the adjustments necessary in order for you to come back into balance, whether that is with your health or emotional relationships. So what are the adjustments that you need to make, and the things that you need to assess and pull back from to take sorry, the messages are coming in really fast. Slow down. What are the things that you can assess and step back from so that you can give the space to assess that appropriately? I'm sorry if this is not coming out very clear. Taking a step back, assessing the things that are and are not working, eliminating the stuff that isn't working, and taking a little bit of risk to move in a new direction. Don't go too quickly. Discover the things that you do want to bring into fruition. What are your intentions within this connection that somebody here might be in, that is maybe a little disharmonious at this time? What is the intention for you if you are having some health challenges? If you are to find, a new practitioner, then what are the steps and the intentions that you have to have in place in order for that to come to pass? And again, there are some adjustments that need to be made in order to bring things right, and understand that whatever choices we make in this are going to affect results and are going to have consequences, just like every choice in our life does. It's cause and effect. So definitely take that in mind, that whatever you choose is going to have an effect either on the result, the outcome, or other people around you. So that was a lot. I hope that this reading was clear for you, Pile 4. Please let me know if you have any questions. I will do my best to clarify. And this was all of your messages. If anything resonated, please comment below to let me know and like this video. Private readings and newsletter sign-up links are in the description box below if you're interested. With gratitude, I'm sending you my love, and we will see you in your next reading. Hello, Pal 5. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the Haida box of knowledge with the pink agate. And I've pre-shuffled the cards so we can expedite getting the messages to you. And with your question in mind, let's get shuffling. So Spirit, please offer us a card for Pile 5 tonight regarding guidance to their question, please. Thank you. Potential. So I think that's so cool how it aligned with the color of your stone there. I think there's a lot of potential in what it is you are doing, working on, trying to achieve, but it will require a little bit of patience. I hate it when people say that. And it may not turn out the way you like at first, but I feel like there's a sense of not giving up here so that you can actually see it through to its full potential. And with the clouds being here, and with it being the cumulus cloud woman, is there something in the process that could be lightened, that could be maybe removed to lighten the load, to improve the process and have it be a little more effective here? And this is also about balance as well, as you're kind of in this transformation period of moving from one stage to another, whether it's within this project or within your life currently. Okay, so let's get cards for your reading now. Spirit, could we get 2 more cards for Pile 5 regarding their message? 1 more, please. 1 more. Thanks. So we have 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Hanged Man, the 9 of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Wands in the upright position. So I definitely hear feel, maybe I hear, that you're working on something here. A project, maybe a business, a job, career. This is definite worker energy. But you're feeling a little bit, I don't know, maybe you're feeling isolated in the process. There could be a need for you to take a different approach, have a different perspective on things, maybe take a step back, see things from a different angle, experiment, try new things here. because I feel like what you have put your effort in hasn't quite worked out in the way that you thought it would. And you thought, well, with all this effort, I thought that I would see things come to life or see the results that I'm looking for. And I feel like this is kind of, instead of kind of internalizing it and taking it personally that maybe this isn't going to work, there's this scarcity mindset coming through with the Five of Pentacles as well. Maybe some difficulty in challenging times, possibly financial, that is kind of pushing this along and pushing this forward. It's not reaping the rewards or the benefits that you are looking to have. And so now you're kind of, I think you've got a good foundation in place, and now it's all about making plans for what's next, making plans for the future of this particular thing. I still feel it has potential, whatever it is that you're working on. So definitely don't give up. This just might be a time of pause to surrender to the process and kind of what is, in order to start planning for the new, for something new to emerge here. Because I feel like, while things might have been challenging and things didn't work out the way you planned, I do feel like there's opportunity for something new to emerge from this. Lessons learned. Maybe there's some things you can, like we talked about with the potential card when it first came out, what are those things that you can really pare down or lighten in the process that you can, that may make this thing move in the direction that you need it to go here. You could also be feeling quite overwhelmed and like whatever this work that you're doing is a little unmanageable at this time. So again, you could find help in this process. Hopefully, finding help could be another message here to help you with this process, to help you see things from a different perspective, and for you to really have the time and the space to think about what's next. Could we get 2 cards now for a pile? Okay. So we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 5 of Wands. So again, I feel like this is a bit of overwhelm happening here. There's too much going on. There's too many things on your plate, and this could be causing the stagnant energy that we see in the Hanged Man. And there could be some comparison here as well, comparison to others. I don't have enough in comparison to what others have. So there could be some dissatisfaction here. And maybe even feeling a little bit paralyzed here. There could be some conflicts or competition that you're up against. Maybe some arguments as well. Could be some self-worth involved here. Like you don't, again, coming back to this one, you don't have enough to either put more into this, whether that be financially or personally. Again, coming back to that self-worth thing, this is reflected here as well in the 9 of Cups. And there could just be some general disagreements that are kind of holding things up or holding you back, that are not allowing you to really move forward. And I also feel there needs to be some kind of sacrifice here in order to start to see progress, whether that is letting go of some kind of control here or taking some things off your plate. And just generally, if you're working in a team with people, there could be everybody going in different directions here. There could be a little bit of chaos, a little bit of drama in the mix. So I feel like that could be a good reason to take yourself out of the situation at the moment, to pause and reflect and to lighten the load. I feel like maybe you're taking on too much, which is causing some disruption or conflicted energy with people that you might be working with. So it's about lightening the load, hopefully being able to delegate some of the tasks onto the people who may not be pulling their weight here. And that will free your energy up for you to really take a step back, take a moment to really reflect how you want to move forward and what you want to see for this project or yourself in the future here. But self-worth could be a big message here, so definitely check into that. And if there's something there, then maybe look into how you can improve that self-worth, and this might be a good time to do that as well. So this is what I have for you, pile 5. If anything resonated, please comment below and like this video. Private readings and newsletter sign-up links are in the description box below. If you're interested, with gratitude, I'm sending you my love, and we'll see you in your next reading.